Hey guys, today on AdensWorld, we're going to be going back into The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. And today we're going to be collecting the Triforce Shards, at least as many as we can. Alright, let's go and load our save here. Oh, right. Let me get this timer going. Oh, right. So, the Triforce Shards right here, let me see if I can find the chart here. So there are Triforce Shards in all of these areas. So there's one on that ghost ship, there's one in the top right corner of the map, and then there's some charts that we need to collect. So let's actually go try to get one of those charts, and then we'll see about the ghost ship. All right. So let's see here. So we need to go to the bottom. So we need to go to the almost bottom left corner of the map. So let's see here. So outside is the closest we can get. So let's do that. All right. So let's see here. Okay, so we gotta go like tiles or whatever you want to call it up. So let's do that. So I'm not really sure what you do with the Triforce charts. I forgot. I think we might need to take them to somebody, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. But let's go in here and see how we can get the chart. Like, is there something we need to fight? Oh, this is the wrong tile. Alright, let's get out of this thing. And then we gotta go up one more tile here. Okay, so somewhere in this tile is where we can get the treasure chart. Which maybe it's this pirate thing right up ahead? Maybe we get it from here? I don't think so. That would be kind of way too easy. But let's see. right? So it seems like there's one of these things. What can we... Oh, our bow. Okay, so we can use our bow. Okay, nice. Alright, so we got a chest. I'm not sure if this is gonna have the Triforce chart, but it might. Nope, we just got a skull necklace. Alright, so I'm not sure where we can get the Triforce chart here, but I guess it wasn't that tower. Where's that? Where's... Okay, here's this fish here. We can use it to get a hint. Where did it go? Okay, there we go. Alright, so if we get this map information here, we should see what islands there are. Okay, so there is a small island here. Okay. Alright, so so he just told us that there is a Triforce chart on this island here, but how do we get in? Oh, right there maybe. Okay, so we gotta use our cannon. Okay, so we gotta destroy this ship. Actually, let's just destroy that one right there. Okay, there we go. And we barely have any health. Okay, let's get out here. Let's hope that there's some hearts. Okay, so there's rupees. Alright, so we're gonna have to use the rest of this. And we should, yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more of that. I forgot what it's called right now. But, yeah, let's save. Just in case. Okay. So let's actually put something there. And now... Okay, so I think we need to... Yeah. Okay, perfect. I thought that there was going to be some sort of challenge or something, because I think one of them does have a challenge. Alright, we got a Triforce chart, so we got to have it deciphered somewhere. So let's actually go and see where we can get it deciphered. Okay, first let's get out of here and maybe go collect. Actually, let's go destroy uh let's go get the other Triforce chart that's in the tile right next to this one. So we could see, so we could just get 2 charts, or we can even get the third one before we go and try to decipher the charts. Because Tingle was the one who gave us the incredible chart, which is the chart that we're using right now to find the other Triforce shards. I mean charts. And yeah, so maybe he can help us. But first let's use this fish here and fill out our map data. Alright. Alright, so he pretty much just said that there are some ships with cannons, like those ones we just fought off. And we need a cannon of our own in order to fight them. But anyway, let's see what we can do here. I know that we have to destroy, I know that according to this chart, you have to destroy a ship, and that has a Triforce shard. This chart. But yeah, let's. What even is here on this island? Nothing, I guess. Just monsters and a mailbox that we'll check on outset. Okay, so where are those ships? Oh, it's these ones. Okay, so we have to beat this one right here. Okay, there we go. Now let's go dock over here and pick up this treasure. Okay, I'm not sure where the treasure is. Maybe right here. Okay, there it is. Alright. Hopefully it's the Triforce chart, because I don't want to fight off all those other ships. Alright, we got the Triforce chart. Now let's get out of here and collect the last chart, which is on the other side of the map. So let's use the teleportation melody or whatever it is and go right here to Force Haven. Alright, so now we need to go to the tile to the left, to the right of this, so right over here. We also need to get more bombs. Okay, so I doubt this is the island that has the Triforce chart. Where's that fish? Should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Also, one interesting thing is that if you sail into the early morning in Wind Waker, right before the game plays the Great Sea theme, it actually plays the Sun song from Ocarina of Time, which is pretty cool. They added that in there. So it says he's saying, did you know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up high in Forest Haven. But the only way to do that is to bribe one of the gulls by putting a little bait on your head. Okay. What is the Nintendo Gallery? Is that like photos that the developers took? That'll be cool to check that out. We're definitely doing that one of these streams. Alright, so let's go here. I have no idea where else the Triforce chart would be. So let's just go up on this island and I guess hope for the best. And also let's just check this mailbox while we're at it. Alright, we have one letter. Alright, so Link's grandma sent us a letter and gave us 20 rupees. That's awesome. Also, thanks to her for making that soup elixir or whatever it is, because that is the best potion in the game you can get. Okay, so how do we get up there? Where does this lead to? Whoa. Okay, so there's like a chest here. And I don't know, maybe that's it. Okay, so this is like a maze. So we gotta go through the maze and fight these guys off. Okay, so that's not the way. Okay, so you can't break those things. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so we can go this way. Okay, that was the wrong way. So I do want to collect that chest. I doubt that's the one that has the other Triforce chart. Oh, but there's a tunnel right there. So let's get this chest and then let's come back. Well, after we've managed to get the chest. Okay, so I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of here because... Oh, we got a joy pendant. Okay, nice. Oh, and all those things are gone. Okay, perfect. So now let's just go back up here and take that pathway because I'm not sure. Oh, So maybe that'll lead us to the top of the island, which is where the Triforce chart is. Alright, there we go. Yep, that led us to the top of the island. It doesn't seem like there's any sort of Triforce chart. Alright, we got a regular chart. And this is the right tile, so I'm not sure. Okay, so this is part of that other side quest where we have to grow the other Deku trees, but we're not going to be doing that in this stream. Oh, okay, that explains why we couldn't find it. Because, this is what's going on. So we're in the tile right beneath it. Right beneath the tile that we need to be in. So this is where we need to be. Okay, I think I remember this one. Hopefully we have some of those pears. Okay, let's get this right here. Oh, we got a new type of choo-choo jelly. Okay, so there seems to be something we need to do here. I think I'm gonna try one of these pears. Oh, there's things we need to hit. Okay. Okay, so we gotta hit all of these things somehow. Really bad at flying in this game. And we need to avoid these other birds. Okay, so I got one. Okay, we got two. Three. Missed that one. You can't really go back. 4. 2 more. Okay, so we need to fly around and then come back. And I missed it. Okay. I am very bad at flying in this game. Okay, I think I got that one. Yeah, I did. And then this last one. And I missed it. Okay. I touched the crystal thingy. Okay, we need to use another pair. Luckily I have 3. Okay, I think we gotta do this before these birds land again. Because if they land, I think it turns the crystal off. Alright, there we go. And we're done. Okay, I need to buy more of those pears. Alright. So now, let's collect everything we can here. Okay, just a lot of rupees mostly. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's collect this chart right here. Alright, we got a Triforce chart. And that will make... So we got all 3 charts. And then there are 5 Triforce pieces that we have to get. So we need to go get all the charts deciphered. And then we can go get all the Triforce pieces. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And now let's go get the charts deciphered. Okay, so... Alright, so we need to go to Tingle Island. So, it's right there. So, Windfall and Tingle Island. Okay. Alright, let's go to Actually, we can go right here. You know what? Before we do that, let's actually claim the map information for this island. Wherever that fish is. Okay, there it is. Alright. So let's get our map information. Alright. So okay. So he pretty much just told us that there is a Triforce chart here, but we already got it, so I guess it's kind of a useful tip, but yeah. Oh. Okay, let's go to Tingle's Island. Let's see if we can find him, find Tingle and have him transcribe these charts or whatever these things are. Alright, first let's find the fish. Right here. Alright, we're gonna be doing a lot of buying from Beetle later on, but yeah. So let's get... Okay, let's get our map information. Alright, Tingle Island. We now have that on our map, which is good. Okay, so pretty much what he just told us is that Tingle charges a lot to decipher maps. So we might have to go seek out that other fairy fountain and then see about transcribing any maps. Okay, but let's park here. Let's go up to his island. And let's see. Actually, there's a sign here. Okay, so this is a northern fairy island. So we could get some more money. I mean, more money storage. And then, of course, we have to find more money. Okay. Okay, so 398 rupees to decipher this chart. Okay. Alright. So we got chart deciphered. So now we can find one of the other Triforce pieces. But we do have one problem. And we can't decipher the third map because we don't have enough money. Okay, so we need to get one. So we need to go upgrade our rupee storage, and we need to go get more rupees by selling at Beetle. So let's do that real quick. So North Fairy Island is this way, according to the sign. So we need to go over there and upgrade our rupee storage. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's head to this island right here. And then we'll collect some either treasure or we'll collect or we'll go sell at Beetle, which I guess selling at Beetle is easier. Okay, so we could just go right in, so we don't have to do anything, which is good. Alright. So let's let this fairy upgrade our uh, wallet, I think. Alright, we can carry more rupees. We can hold up to 5,000. Awesome. Alright, now let's get out of here and go sell at Beetle. And make as much as we can. There's no need to even teleport because we could just sail over to Windfall Island, which is right here. Alright, so now let's stop right here and find Beetle. Is Beetle even here? Beetle's chart. Yeah, he's here. Okay, I have no idea where he is, so. Where could Beetle possibly be? He'd be around here somewhere. Okay, let's see. I know Beetle's here. Or not. Okay, I have no idea where Beetle is. Okay, so it's Beetle's chart says that he's here, but where? Okay, we're just going to Dragon Roost Island because I have no idea where Beetle is. Actually, Beetle's chart says that Beetle is it's in this tile right here. So we should be able to find him. Yeah, there he is. Alright. So first let's buy. So we need 2 of these things. Okay. So let's buy 1 more. And then the rest of it is going to be these things. I wish we could buy in bulk, so we didn't have to keep collecting it and buying it over and over again. Okay, let's buy bombs because we do need bombs. Okay, now that we spent all of our rupees here, let's try to make some rupees back. Okay, I'm not gonna give away the joy pendants because I think we need those for a quest. Okay. So we have 12. Let's sell 11 of these. 110 rupees. Sounds good. Let's sell these seeds. So 14 seeds. I do have a question. If we can collect these things, can we use them in some way? Because that would only make sense. Okay, now let's sell these things. So 20 rupees each. We have 16 of them. So let's just sell 15. That's 300 rupees, easy. 28 green chew jelly. Okay, so let's see. 270 rupees. Okay, so that's 1,004. And just for curiosity, what is this worth? 15 rupees? No. Okay, so maybe we could sell one of these feathers. Okay, 20 rupees each, that's kind of a waste. I wonder if there's someone else that we could sell to that gives us more money. But at least we got some stuff from Beetle. Some money for Beetle. And now we could transcribe that last map. Alright, let's go to Tingle Island. And transcribe the last map. Then we're going to try to get as many of the Triforce Shards as possible in this live stream. I don't want to go for too long because I remember it is a pretty drawn out process. It's probably one of the longest quests in the game. Okay. Okay. Alright. We got our last Triforce Shard, deciphered or whatever. But now we can use it to actually find the Triforce piece. So let's actually take a look here. So, okay, so now we can open this. So that tells us where the first one is. Tells us where that one is. Okay, well these are not very helpful. It's not much more helpful than a treasure chart. Okay, so I honestly have no idea where any of this could possibly be. So it's not here. I really don't know where we could find the these. But we could at least try to figure out how to get. Oh, did it really just mark all of the spots we need to look for on the map? On this map? That's convenient. Okay, so we got a few. We got two in the same tile, so we could go there probably first. There's one on outset. There's one over there. One over there. I hope that the one on outset isn't what I think it might be. But we're gonna go to outset anyway to get some more of Link's grandma's soup because we're gonna need that, especially if we're gonna be fighting things, because it completely restores all of our health and magic power. Okay, so now let's stop right here and go get some more of that soup and also figure out where we can possibly find that Triforce challenge. Okay. Alright, so we got some more of the elixir soup. Alright, thanks. So now let's go out here and try to figure out where that Triforce thing is. I seriously hope it's not like a dungeon, because I know that on outset they do have some sort of challenge thing for some sort of thing that lets you see the enemy's health, but I don't want to try to get that. I just want to get the regular Triforce piece. Okay, get that. Okay, so now we gotta fix the wind. Actually, that should work. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay, so I think we need to go all the way up there somehow. Maybe with the hook shot? Okay, we can't. So let's try to go all the way up this mountain, because I do remember that it's up high somewhere. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find a map of outset before I accidentally go to the wrong place? Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, this is the one I thought. So this is the dungeon one. So we have to somehow beat 30 floors in order to get the Triforce Shard. So I guess let's just do the hardest one first. So we need to... Where do we go? Okay, so we gotta find some sort of cliff with oh, over there. Okay. Okay. So first we need to fix the wind. Alright, so let's fix the wind real quick. Okay, so the wind needs to be going in this direction. Or maybe a little bit more to the left. Or is that fine? Okay, a little bit more to the left, actually. Okay, that's better. Alright, there we go. So, I guess let's save our game before we do anything. Okay, so as soon as... Okay, I kind of want to... Okay, we already have a ferry and we don't have any more space. Okay, so this is the start of this 30 floor challenge. So I'm going to take a quick break real quick and we'll be back to start this challenge, I guess. Alright, so I'm back, and I am still not ready to take this 30 floor challenge on. But let's do it. Okay, there we go. Next floor. How many of these things do we need to fight? Okay. Okay, this is 3. One thing that is unfortunate is the fact that we can't collect the drops from these things. Okay. Alright, there we go. And now we gotta wait for this. Okay, so now we gotta wait for that one to come back, yeah. Alright, floor 5. Alright, there we go. I don't really like the matchups for the keys and whatever those fireworm things are. Because the keys are tougher to hit. Especially if there's a lot of them. Alright, there we go. So, I already forgot to count, and I have no idea how many floors we are in so far. Alright, there we go. Okay, so a break floor. A lot of rupees. Okay, nice. Alright. So now let's do the next 10. Alright, there we go. Those things are tougher. Because you have to grab them with the hook shot. There's still one more around here. Okay, there is. Okay, a lot of these Deku Baba things. Alright, there we go. Alright, not sure how many floors we're in, but we're already getting the tougher enemies. Alright. I'm not sure how to fight these things. Okay, so if you hit it, it immediately is toast. So, okay. Just if they can hit you they can hit you faster. Alright, there we go. Let's try this. Okay, that works. Oh wow, that was pretty cool. I don't know why these guys like hiding in pots. Like, it was a good idea, like, from the developers to do that, because you wouldn't expect it. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. Oh, so you gotta hit the tail of these guys in order to beat them. How do we beat these things? Oh. There's so many of these. Alright, break floor. Nice. Alright, so we're making some rupees. And here come the last 10 floors. Okay, these floors look a lot better, like, built. And also probably a lot tougher. Okay, good thing we got our bow. Oh, these guys. Okay, we gotta watch out, because these guys deal a lot of damage. Okay, we managed to get both of those guys. And before anything happens, we need some of this. Alright, so now let's get our bow and drop down to the next area. Oh, these guys, we need bombs. Alright, there we go. So these are kind of giant versions of the other guys. Can we? No, I don't think we can store. No, we can't do that. Like, we can't do it like in Skyward Sword, where we can pick up the bombs from the bomb fruit plant and put them into our inventory. Unless you can, I'm not sure. Okay, we need to get all these guys coming towards us. Okay, that wasn't bad. We're gonna need some arrows, though. Okay, the the color of the light in this room, I think, means that it's about to get real. Starting off with these skull guys, I guess isn't the worst, but definitely is not. I'm not sure how easy the next few floors are. Oh, did that just mark like being the 5th floor? The 25th floor? Maybe. Okay, there we go. These guys again. Oh, and these guys. Okay, there we go. These like stone robot guys are very difficult. You have to hit them in just the right spot in order to beat them. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now we just got one more of these skeletons. Skulls, I should say. Okay. Let's fight these guys. The golden one's probably going to be tougher. I didn't even know those guys could even punch us. I thought that they could only use their sword. But, I think I'm going to use the last bit of this. Oops, wrong thing. Alright, we're going to have to get that refilled. But, yeah, we're going to need it. Okay, we're on floor 30. Finally. Alright, let's collect all these rupees. Alright, there we go. And we got, I hope, a Triforce Shard. Yep, we got a Triforce Shard. We need 7 more shards to form a complete piece of the Triforce. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, and we can use this light to melt the statue. there's more floors. Should we try? You know what? Let's try. Let's try. How do we even easily beat these things? We still didn't even beat the one that we were trying to fight. I have no idea how to fight these things. Maybe we can use our bow? That did absolutely nothing. How do we beat these things easy? Bomb? Maybe? Okay, I did something, but that didn't do much. Definitely sounds like we're doing damage. Okay, so that does do damage, but it takes too long. Is this a viable option? That is a viable option, okay. Okay, it's much quicker, and it's much more efficient than using bombs. Alright, done. That was tough for one floor. I know that there's probably an easy way to beat those, but oh. Of course. Okay, so we can't swing anything while we have this effect on us. Okay, so that does nothing. Alright, there we go. So there are 50 floors in this thing. Oh, these. You can only beat them by shining light. Alright, there we go. And there's still 2 more. Okay. Oh, it's these things. Alright, there we go. So we beat all of those. I want to see if we can get to floor 50. Alright, nice. So those... Alright. So, now let's try to fight these things. These guys aren't that hard. But those things are. Alright, let's try this. Okay, so we're surviving right now with half a heart. And there's still more things to fight. Alright, so I don't know what these spiky spear things are, but they definitely make this a lot harder. Alright, let's finish fighting these guys and then we'll fight the ghosts. Alright, I think we just got... Okay, so we got 2 more, actually. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's beat this last skull guy before we try to fight those skeletons. Okay, where's this guy right here? Okay, so we gotta run now. Alright, now let's finish beating this guy right here. And let's see how many floors that was. Alright, that was... Okay, so that was a total of 40 floors, which is insane. Alright, I want to keep going, but we're gonna have to get out of here because I have no health. And I don't know if we have to start all over again if we don't have any health. But at least we got the Triforce Shard. And that's kind of all that really matters. But I do actually want to go back there and see if we can do another 10 floors. Okay, so we can only get one thing of this at a time. Alright, let's finish off the last bit, and then let's completely refill this. Alright. Alright, thanks. So now let's go back and see if we can beat the remainder of that tower. That dungeon, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we got to go all the way back up, and then use the leaf to get across again. Alright, now that we're back up here, we should be able to... Okay, so the wind is still in the same direction. So now let's just go across here. Alright. Alright. So now let's try to go back down here. I hope it starts us off from floor 40. No, it doesn't. Okay. So we have to completely restart. I guess let's just beat these few floors and then go back. You have to beat 50 floors. I would like to just go back, but I don't think we could do that. Alright, so now let's finish beating these things right here. So we gotta do the first 10 floors again, which I wish that it would just continue us off from floor 40. Is there a way we could just teleport out? Alright, so we beat that thing. And now we need to wait for this one to come back. Alright, there we go. So we need to just beat the last few floors. So I think this is floor 5. Okay, now I forgot we can't do that because if you don't wait until that A icon appears on the screen, then you can't really. These things will just curl up, and you can't beat them, and you have to wait. So let's just finish the last couple floors here, and then actually try to go get another Triforce Shard. Alright, so I'm not sure how many... Okay, perfect. Alright, so now that we're on floor 10, we can leave here. Because I do wish that we could just resume from where we were, instead of having to do the whole thing over again. Alright, but at least we got a ferry. Alright, let's go back over here. And let's save. Okay, so I think we have time for trying to get one more Triforce Shard. Okay, so let's collect the bomb here, so we could have some more bombs. Alright, now let's go to our ship and see if we could get at least one more Triforce Shard. Also, we do need the ghost ship map, which we don't have yet. But let's go to these double Triforce area over here and see if we can maybe get both. So yeah, this tile right here with two Triforce pieces. Alright, so now, getting close to that island. So the first Triforce icon is right over here. Okay, so now that we're entering this tile, I'm not sure where, but there's supposed to be two Triforce Shards. Maybe here? Okay, so there's a light right there. So that looks important. Okay. Let's sail a little bit past it, I guess, so we can see where it is. Okay, I don't know where it is. Okay, there. Okay, we got something. I'm not sure what, but let's see. Alright, we got a Triforce Shard. Okay, so we got one. Now we need one more, which is over here. I would like to speak to that fish, honestly, so we can get the other piece of the map. Oops. Okay, that was the wrong thing. Good thing it didn't use it. Yeah. Okay. So now let's get the map data here. Okay. So we got some map information, and let's see if he gives us a hint. Okay, so so he just gave us a hint that there's supposedly one on the island here. Okay, so now let's climb up this and collect the Triforce Shard. Okay, so it seems like some sort of temple. Great. Okay, I really didn't want to fight or do a temple because we already fought a lot of things. Oh, okay. This guy dropped one of these item pearls. Nice. Okay, so this is like a mini dungeon. I kind of. Okay, let's just see what we gotta do. Oh, these things. Okay, good thing I got my bow. Okay, nice. So as long as we hit them twice quickly, we can beat them. No problem. So now let's get out of this room. And wait, there's more rooms showed up? Oh, and these things, of course.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. Okay, let's collect all these rupees and head out of here. And then do the last room. Okay, so we gotta beat five of these guys. No problem. Alright, nice. Those spoke goblin guys are pretty easy. Okay. Okay, and then it seems like we got a final challenge here. Alright, so we managed to beat that guy, both of those guys, and now the last room is open. So that's not it. This is it right here. Okay, let's break this pot. There's so many rupees in these, whatchamacallit places. Alright, so now we got, hopefully a Triforce Shard. Yep, okay, there we go. We only need 5 more. Alright, so now let's get out of this mini dungeon. And maybe we could do one more. Let's see here. There is one to the north over here. Or we can go to that other one. So I think we're gonna go to that other one. This is a little bit further away. Alright, so now let's head over here to this Triforce Shard. Okay, so we gotta go one more tile, and there's a random beetle ship here. Alright, so there should be a Triforce piece in this tile. Where, I'm not sure. But it should be somewhere in here. And if we can find that fish, even better. Because there seems to be like a house here. Where's that fish? Alright. Let's get some bait here. Alright, there we go. Okay, that did not work. Alright. So let's see what he tells us. Okay, so we can't go to this island because we have to go into that cabin, that house over there. And if I remember correctly, we can't go in there without a key that we have to get from someone on Windfall Island. And I believe that's what we need the joy pendants for. Alright, so we can't even, so we can't enter the cabin, just as I thought. And now I guess we're gonna have to go collect this Triforce Shard over here. Can we teleport over there? That'll be quicker. Okay, so oh, we can't. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I honestly have no idea where we are. But this is the right tile, so let's go speak to the fish guy. Alright. Alright, so this is Greatfish Isle. So let's see. Oh. Okay, so that's what's here. So this is where the ghost ship appears. Where do we get the ghost ship chart? Because I remember we had to have a ghost ship chart. But, well, we could see Beetle selling it. He might. No, but he's selling it. He's selling arrows. Okay, so we already have arrows. We have that already. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure where... Oh, wait. There's a Triforce Shard right there. Oops. Okay, we wasted the last bit of our bait. Okay. So it sounds like it's right around here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got a Triforce Shard. Now we need 4 more. Okay, so that completes this pretty much entire side of the map, except for the ghost ship, which I'm not sure where we get the ghost ship chart from. Actually, let me check real quick. Okay, so it seems like we have a lot that we would need to do to get the ghost ship chart. So we have to go to this island, and then we have to do a quest here. Yeah. So that's kind of a big thing. So, you know what? Let's sail over there. So, it's in the tile right above Windfall, I think, or like right up there somewhere. Okay, so let's actually just warp over to Windfall, and then we'll just stay there for now. Alright. Let's hop out here. And I guess we'll just stay on Windfall for right now. Because in order to get the ghost ship chart, we have to get this we have to go to this diamond shaped island, which we don't have on the map yet. And then we have to do like some sort of challenge in order to get it. And then we can get the ghost ship chart. But anyway, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's live stream. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.